Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Open Boat. So we're continuing our winter workbench series here, and I'm going to be going over something really important. Have you ever had a time where you're casting your favorite plug and you go to cast and you let it go and all of a sudden, poof, your line snaps and you're like, what just happened? So you bring in your line and you see that it wasn't your knot, it was your braid. What happened? I don't know. The amount of times that I've had customers come in to like Grumpy's and address this with me, it's insane. So this is why I'm here, to help you guys out in solving this problem. So the one main factor is to check your guides. It's so easy to nick a guide. You can hit it against something, drop your rod on the rocks. The ceramic inlay in that guide can chip, which can cause your braid to snap and you can lose your favorite plug. So if this keeps happening and you've checked everything else, you've checked your reel, you've checked your knots and everything, make sure you check your guide. So you can use like a little X-Acto knife here, and you're just gonna run the X-Acto knife through all your guides as you check. So by doing this, you should feel just constant smooth with the blade as you're running it through. No little nicks or stops or anything. If you do feel a nick in your guide, that means you have a chip in the ceramic, and that is why your line is breaking. So another factor of checking your guides is when you replace the guides. So you can either take it to a rod shop or one of your buddies that builds rods that can fix it for you, or you can do it yourself. But with guide selection, there's a ton of different options, but the guides I like to use when I build my rods are Fuji guides. And all these guides and rod building components are available on Angler's Resource, so make sure you check them out for all your rod building needs. So why do I like Fuji? I like Fuji because they are well-designed guides that cover a wide variety of fishing rod applications. They have a very specific guide height and ring per size, like every single size is specific, which allows you to have a perfect rod for spinning and casting. Top-notch fit and finish, so literally while you're building a guide or a rod itself, all you have to do is tape the guide on that blank, wrap it and epoxy it, and you're ready to go. No need to change anything or adjust it. Of course, you gotta do your guide alignments, but with Fuji guides, you're all set and ready to go once that's epoxied on there. And they have those perfectly smooth ceramic rings that reduce heat and stress on fishing line, which eliminates fishing line failure while fighting the largest of fish. So definitely consider Fuji guides as an option when you're building a rod, if you have to replace guides, or if your buddy's building you a rod. Say, hey, I want to try out some Fuji guides. And if you can spend the extra bucks, definitely get yourself some titanium guides, because oh boy, that rod is going to be super nice and light if you have those guides on there. So stay tuned. Next week, we're going to be doing another winter workbench on rod repairs. So I will see you in next week's Open Boat.